You always want to catch him on the camp. That's the main thing as well, right?
Yeah, that's good info because I think I normally just go like it did this game.
Yeah.
Right through the tribe.
And you can really gap him if you know those like sequences and you know how to play it. If you don't know who I am, my name is Coach Leo. I am a ex-pro player and challenger jungler, and for the past year, I've been helping hundreds of players just like you achieve their rank goals. If reaching your potential is something you are interested in, head on over to junglegap.gg for more information. Okay, so yeah, you had a really good early game. We're going to talk about some early game stuff, and we're going to be talking about how to carry this game. How to carry this game with a great early game is the main thing. So yeah, when this happens, right, when we just get this free information, Diana's options are either, right, she's either going to be starting blue, or she may even start Raptors, which is why I'm saying that in this case, you can kind of path like this. And so you'll either gank her, right, when she starts the Raptors, or you'll just take the Raptors. Win-win. So that's what I mean by like when you get this position, right? When no one sees you walk in like this because they're not guarding, you can just use that to your advantage straight away. Okay. But yeah, if you were to start the red, right, and she starts the Raptors, she might actually be the one ganking you here, and then you lose your kind of advantage.
Yeah, that makes sense now.
Yeah. So clean early game, right? We do 3 camps. I would rather you pull. So, you know, the sequencing of when you start someone's red side, right, is that they either know that you're doing it and they'll try and take your red side, or they'll get to this ward and then they'll make a decision. They'll make a decision, oh, he's taken my top side. I got to go take his red side, which you'll see. So this ward is very good. Again, you should try and place this ward later, right? Because if you're already taking Raptors here, you don't actually need the ward because you already know that what she's doing, right? Like you're not going to get jump scared by something. So this ward should actually come in at the end of the clear, right? So
okay.
I'm not sure how much you've done these invade sequences. You know, you start this one, you can do red first. It doesn't really matter. Like you can just do like 1, 2, 3. And then as you run back this way, this is when you drop like the ward here. And then you make the decision to gank mid and cross. Then this guy will give you some information like, oh, I'm going for your blue side, or oh, I'm going for your red side, depending on where he walks from this way, will tell you which side to then go to. And if he goes to the bot side, then that's good because then you just like do your Raptors, then you let him start. You always want to catch him on the camp. That's the main thing as well, right?
Yeah, that's good info because I think I normally just go like it did this game.
Yeah.
Right through the tribe bush.
Yep. And then, yeah, I want it to, even though he was also very slow, the problem is that your ward died. And that's why we lost some information early in terms of like where he was. Because he should be finishing his 3 camp now, right? It's like 250. So that's why we have to kind of assume, oh, he might be on our bot side actually. Because why is he not here yet? But I think he was doing something else. I don't know. A big part of this early game was like the gank execution. What I kind of want to talk about the gank execution is I want to just take a look at all the ganks apart from the early jungle thing with the Diana taking your top side. The only other things is just gank execution. So I do want you to just pop your ghost here. Like I want you to just pop the NOS as soon as you're going for it, like right here. And I want you to try, this is something we talked about last time as well. I don't want you to use all your Qs just to get in range. If you can ghost and just auto attack this guy, that's what you want to do. Like ghost up to him here, then you can Q just to, you know, get the attack speed going. But we shouldn't have to use 2 Qs to get to him. The problem with this situation is that if Diana actually was somewhere here, this actually could be like turned on you guys because you just use both of your Qs like to get in range. It's still a good fight because Katarina and Belveth are much stronger than like a Mel and a Diana early. But it's just some things to consider, which, yeah. So whatever, this guy dies. So then Diana's not here. So then after your red buff, right? This is like the last timing that's a little bit scary for you. So I'd be thinking a little bit more like maybe ward here, maybe pull this way. Because again, you're just trying to figure out, okay, where is Diana? Okay, if she's not here now on this red, then she must be on my blue. So then you should go to your blue. And you should try and catch her on one of these camps. Make sense?
Okay.
Because this Krugs is like already yours. It's already safe. Unless you think, oh, I'm really low, I can't contest her here. Then you just do your Krugs into scuttle into like the bot gang. Okay, so that's all the jungle early game 1v1 talk in that scenario where you're just able to walk in. And you can really gap him if you know those like sequences and you know how to play it. And you should try and do that every game, honestly. Like you should just try and go and start, like I remember this is something you used to do, right? You used to just walk in, start enemy chickens. You can do this every game. Walk in, start enemy chickens, or you know, your mid lane walks in, your top lane walks in, something, you get some information. You do that, you take 3 camps. On the way down, you ward it, and then you just either cross gank mid or you just don't show when you run this way and you try and catch the enemy jungle. So here, we talk about this a lot, right? What do you think was the issue here with your pathing and how your camera is?
Well, my camera sucked. I looked a couple times, I think.
This is very good. However,
I should have gone around it and above.
Yep, should have gone around. You should go around. You shouldn't play to be saving your team. Unless you have the NOS here and you know that you can just get on this guy with the ghost, you shouldn't be going like this. You should be securing the kill. Like, you should be making sure that if this guy doesn't just die to Smolder right now, you will kill him up here.
Yep.
And then the whole situation here should just honestly be, after you press W here, you just click on the minimap here with your mouse. So your character just walks to this X, and then your entire time you're just watching. That's what I want you to do more often. This is something we've talked about before. Click where you want to go to cut them off, and then just spectate. Click and spectate. The result, not really the result was good. It's just we want to make sure we're always killing them there. And I think here, yeah, you have time just to quickly go get the scuttle as well. Yeah. Because again, we want to draw that conclusion that like, oh, the enemy jungle has to be topside. Okay.
Yep.
So this is all fine. All fine. The rest of the early game is pretty much just, we're going to just be looking at ganks. This is a really, really good play. Super good play. Again, I want you to do the same thing. Like, I want you to click and spectate. So click here and just spectate now. Good. Just leave it here. In this case, it doesn't matter too much, but a lot of the times we're having to use a lot of our Qs instead of just like running like this to cut off again. Even if Diana goes down here, right? You still want to be just walking this way. Okay. Too many Qs to get to the target instead of just using your pathing and what information that you have. Great base. Really good ping to not do Drake. Really, really good. This is all good. So this is just your judgment call here, right? Like, you can take a grub here, one-shot it. I think that probably, depending on your judgment, right? Depending on, okay, my judgment here is, okay, I got two options. So your camera pan is perfect. Okay, with this information, do I go for grubs here or do I go for top gank? For me personally, when I have like a champion like Mundo, he has a low gank setup, and there's a champion like Na who has a jump and possibly a flash, you want to just let it marinate.
Yep. Yeah, looking at it like right here is not a good gank.
Yeah, because
he's got way too much.
Because he has jump and he has flash, and because you don't have like a Malphite here who's just going to ult him for you. Like, you don't have a guy that's just going to set this kill up 100% for you. So you just take the grubs here. But again, it's a judgment call, right? You also need to learn how to play this gank as well. Like, you can't let him have the jump. So you actually cutting him off here, right? But he lines up, he positions for his jump, and you just got to kind of know how Na works. Boing, jumps over your head. You guys were kind of ready for it, to be fair, but then he has his flash.
Yep.
So that's where that, oh, damn, like, he has flash. I made the wrong decision, which is completely fine. Yep. You just learn and move on. Leaving here was all good, right? Like, this is good. This is something that definitely you have kept from previous sessions that we've had, which is really good. Just like accept reality. Your Mundo is basing. Your Mundo is not being a part of the play. It's 3v2. Nice little ward here. Nice little use of our spare time. Here, there's two decisions you can make. Base for your Kraken or fight. I don't mind you pushing limits and fighting when you have the chance to jump on Jhin. I don't mind it. Okay, so you clutch up here, right? Yeah. You go crazy. You take the Drake. Okay, so this is the point where your time management after this point goes a little bit wobbly. So this is fine, by the way. Like, when you're like calculating this and you see Jhin like running behind your team here, it's completely okay to go for this. It's just, you need to do the click and spectate again. You need to just click here. You can pop the ghost as well if you want, but you need to spectate. Because as soon as he dies, you should know exactly what you're going to do next. So if you're watching here and you think, oh, okay, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. Right, this is fine. Even as soon as you've seen this, you just need to turn quicker. Back to your Raptors. Like, you shouldn't be like, you should already kind of know, okay, if this play doesn't work, I'm just going to go back to my Raptors. Raptors, Wolves, Krugs, all good.
Okay.
So no problem with going for it. It's just the time thing. You should kind of be finished with Raptors now. You should be on the Wolves now. Like, you should just be a bit quicker on the map.